Ever notice how when you flip a light switch and nothing happens, suddenly every electrician looks like a superhero? But when customers are browsing online, most electricians look more like everybody else. Hi, I'm Leonard Parker, founder of Destiny Marketing Solutions. We help electricians like you stop blending in and start standing out. If you're bringing in $200,000 or more annually, but you're still losing jobs to competitors who frankly don't do the work as well as you do, then stick around. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why most electricians get overlooked, and I'll share an expert tip that helped our client boost their region rates by up to 35%. You know what's frustrating? Most customers assume all licensed electricians can do the job equally well. They think one electrician is as good as another. While something to set you apart, price becomes the only factor, and I'm guessing you didn't get into business to be the cheapest option out there. The truth is, electricians who look and sound the same get overlooked. It's not that they aren't skilled, they just haven't given customers a reason to choose them over the next guy or gal. In a crowded market, being good at your craft isn't enough. You need to show why you're different, because if you can't articulate your difference, customers can't see it either. Now here's where most electricians go wrong. They think they need some crazy gimmick to stand out, like showing up in a neon pink van, or offering to do the electric slide after every service call. But here's the truth. Customers care more about outcomes than gimmicks. They want better communication, faster service, or clearer pricing. Your focus should be on improving the customer experience in ways that matter, that are impactful, not reinventing what an electrician does. You don't need to be the most unique electrician, just better in ways that your customers actually care about. If you take nothing else from this video, remember that. So first, you need to nail your unique value proposition, or your UVP. What is a UVP? It's a clear statement that explains why someone should hire you instead of your competitor. Your UVP should highlight benefits customers actually care about, like better warranties, responsive customer support, or faster response times. Make it simple, relevant, and easy to remember. Instead of saying, "We provide electrical services with 25 years of experience," try, "We guarantee same-day service for electrical emergencies," or "Your diagnostic fee is waived." Focus on value, not just features. Experience is a feature. Guarantee same-day service is a value. Your UVP answers the critical question, why should I hire you instead of the next guy? Let's talk about visual branding, which is way more important than most electricians realize. You want to make sure you're using bold, clean visuals and logos across your vans, uniforms, and ads. And of course, you want to make sure that these are consistent. Many companies have some type of branding guideline. Just make sure you're using the same logo and color palette across all of your online and offline branding and marketing. I can't tell you how many electrical contractors I've seen with dark blue vans and yellow lettering. If you look like everyone else, you get lost in the crowd. Choose a name and tagline that resonates with your values. Smith Electric tells me nothing. Smith Electric, we respond within 60 minutes guaranteed, tells me everything. Consistency builds recognition, which builds trust. The more consistently customers see your brand, the more they remember and trust you. So ask yourself, if I remove my company name from my truck, ads, and website, would customers still recognize my brand? If not, you still have work to do. You want to specialize to win. Here's a strategy that's working incredibly well right now across all industries, not just electrical services. And that strategy is niching or specialization. There's a gold rush happening with EV chargers, solar, and smart home systems. When you own a high demand niche, I had a client who was struggling to stand out until he positioned himself as Denver's EV charging installation expert. Within 6 months, he doubled his revenue from that one service line. and those customers started requesting other electrical work too. He was able to upsell other services and ongoing services, increasing the lifetime value of his new customers, gaining repeat business. The takeaway here is that specialization makes you the go-to expert in your chosen niche rather than a generalist in a crowded field. Next, it's not all about marketing and branding. You have to deliver a 5-star experience. Most customers can't tell the difference between good and great electrical work, at least not technically, but they can absolutely tell the difference between good and bad customer experience. Being easy to reach, quick to respond, and showing up on time puts you ahead of 80% of your competitors. Small touches like wearing shoe covers, cleaning up thoroughly after jobs, and communicating clearly throughout the process make a huge impression. Modern conveniences like online booking, text updates, and digital estimates aren't just nice to have anymore. Homeowners that are growing younger and are busy professionals. Remember, in the absence of visible quality differences, customer experience becomes your brand. And in an industry that's not exactly known for great customer service, being exceptional here is like finding a light switch in a dark room. You stand out immediately. We all know that licensing is required for your given jurisdiction. Are you leveraging your credentials as a marketing tool? Make sure you're showcasing those industry licenses, manufacturer training if relevant, and trade group memberships prominently on your website, your trucks, and any other online or offline marketing materials. Highlight certifications for emerging technologies like solar, EV charging, battery storage, or smart home services, if these are services that you provide. These trust systems help customers choose you over a random contractor because they signal expertise and professionalism. I once had an electrician tell me, "Nobody cares about my certifications." 2 months after we prominently featured his master electrician status and specialized training on his website, his high-end projects increased by 42%. Next, win with reviews and social proof. If you've been around for some time, this is no secret, but your competitors probably aren't doing this well, leveraging happy customers to sell for you. So you want to feature Google reviews prominently on your site. Don't just collect them, don't just stick them on a testimonials page. Include them on your website in the most relevant places. If you have a review that calls out a specific service or area that you serve, make sure it goes on that page. This way it's a connection with why that user landed on that page, whether they clicked a Facebook post, a Google ad, or through your SEO. They see a review aligned with that content and service area. Make sure there's a connection with all these different variables. Create video testimonials or photo galleries showing your work. One of the pushbacks I get about video is that we don't have the budget to hire a professional photographer or videographer. You don't need one. With platforms like TikTok, people like natural video. They don't want overly polished, overly professional videos. Just pull out your phone and start filming. And over time, you'll improve. Create video testimonials and photo galleries showing your work. Nothing sells your expertise like before and after transformations. One clever strategy I've seen is to ask satisfied customers what they were most worried about before hiring you, then what impressed them most afterward. Those testimonials can directly address the fears and pain points of new potential customers. Your happy customers are your best sales team, so put them to work, sharing their experiences with others. Next, you want to use your website as a differentiator. Your website isn't just an online brochure, it's often the first impression potential customers have of your business. Make sure it's mobile friendly, it loads quickly within 3 seconds, and clearly explains your services. Most electrician sites look like they were built in 2005, which immediately signals outdated to potential customers. Highlight your unique value proposition, again, what sets you apart, certifications and testimonials front and center. Don't make visitors hunt for this information. Include strong calls to action and easy to use contact forms. Every page should have a clear next step for your visitor. A modern, well-built website shows you're the real deal. If your competitors' websites look ancient, maybe it's your site that looks ancient, a great website becomes an immediate competitive advantage. Stand out with education. If you really want to separate yourself from the pack, be the electrician who educates. Create content, video content, written content. You put together videos like how to choose the right electrician or how to interview the right electrician, 5 warning signs your electrical panel needs an upgrade. Educational content builds authority and trust before customers even speak with you. It positions you as the expert, not just another contractor. The best part, most of your competitors aren't doing this, so it gives you an instant edge. If you're the only electrician in your area that's regularly putting out helpful content, guess who comes to mind first when someone needs an electrician? People might go to Google, do a search, and just call every electrician on that first page. If you're at that point and that's how they're finding you, you're already at a disadvantage because you're really competing on price. But if you've been proactive with building your marketing, building your brand, differentiating yourselves from local competitors by putting out content, then you're going to have the advantage over the long term. So that's just something to keep in mind. Another question I commonly get is what type of content to put out. People aren't reading blogs as often. I think blogs can still have tremendous value for your SEO, for your website. And you can repurpose blog content into social media posts, into other things, even email if you have an email list. Just think about how you're using your behavior online. When you're on YouTube, are you spending a lot of time on YouTube Shorts, Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok even? Are you spending a lot of time on short form video? From what I see in 2025 and beyond, short form video is the way to go. The tricky part is how do you communicate value within 15 or 30 seconds? So this is where you're gonna have to be creative. If you need ideas, I'm happy to brainstorm with you. Really go for video and specifically short form video. If you notice, every platform is trying to match TikTok with this. So YouTube came out with YouTube Shorts. We have Reels on Facebook and Instagram. These are very important. Even now I'm seeing in the search results, there's an option to look at short form videos. Keep that in mind. Short form video, that's something you can film on your phone. You don't need a videographer to do that. It really helps open this opportunity up to someone who may not have much filming or photography experience. Next up, you want to engage with your community. Community involvement isn't just good citizenship, it can be good business. Sponsor local events or little league teams where your truck or logo will be seen by hundreds of local families. Volunteer, and better yet, have your team volunteer together or donate work to align with your company's values. Share this community involvement on your social media and website. It shows you're invested in the places where your customers live. And this is something even myself as a business owner, it can be challenging because I don't want to make it seem that's why you're doing the community work. Ultimately, you are giving back to the community. Nonprofit owners have told me that when I post about my involvement or my team's involvement with a local initiative, it actually helps visibility for what they're doing. So think about it that way, especially if you follow the other steps here. Having an online presence, posting about these nonprofits and other community work you're involved with can be a great way to help that cause get more visibility, more volunteers, more donations, and help them grow. Community visibility, it makes you a known and trusted local choice, not just another anonymous electrical services company. It helps people feel good about hiring you before they even meet you. And this is where I get into our full circuit growth method. At Destiny Marketing Solutions, we've developed this method specifically for electricians who want to grow their business and differentiate themselves among their local service areas. We look at your marketing, brand messaging, sales funnel, and tech stack to identify what's working, what's missing, and what's costing you leads. Our framework takes you from a lack of qualified leads to your dream outcome through a systematic approach, not random tactics or short-term fixes. You get an action plan and a roadmap built specifically for your business, all focused on sustainable long-term growth. Differentiation is just one part of your growth vision, and we can help with all of it. What's the next step? If you are struggling to stand out in your market, let's start with a full circuit growth audit. We'll analyze your current marketing, identify exactly what's holding your company back, and build a roadmap to help you differentiate your business for maximum growth. You can visit our website at destinymarketingsolutions.com. I'll also include the important links in our video description, or you can give us a call directly at 888-846-4937. Let us help you stand out and lead your market. And here's my expert tip, and I've seen it help with conversion rates by up to 35%. It's very marketing, but tell a better story. Remember, at the end of the day, you are marketing your services to another human being. Most electricians talk about what they do, but customers connect with why you do it. Share why you started your company and who you serve best. This is best communicated over video. If you're not putting out video content, that could be a missed opportunity to differentiate yourself. Instead of listing services, tell the story of how you helped a family sleep better at night after fixing dangerous wiring issues, or how you saved the restaurant from closing by quickly resolving an electrical emergency. When you create that emotional connection rather than just listing technical specs, people are more likely to trust and choose you. Thanks for watching. If you found this content helpful, be sure to like the video, subscribe. Every week, we put out new marketing strategies for electricians. Remember, don't just be another electrician, be the obvious choice. If you have any questions about differentiating your business, drop them in the comments below. I personally respond to every comment. Until next time, I'm Leonard Parker from Destiny Marketing Solutions, helping you make the connection with customers who value quality.